Hello, I'm Patty Baldini, an auctioneer with Macklemore Auction Company, and this is Katie Patterson. Welcome to another installment in our series where we get to share with you some interesting items that will be selling in our upcoming auctions. Included in this month's auction are over 350 pieces of art from the collection of Stephen Ferris. Stephen Ferris passed away June of 2010, and in his will he directed that his collection be sold at public auction. Mr. Ferris was an avid art collector and quite often would have people into his home to view his art collection. This is Katie Patterson. Katie Patterson is our project manager and our resident art professional, and she's going to tell you about two pieces in particular from this collection. Katie?
Yeah, actually, Mr. Ferris's collection was very eclectic and included all types of works from notable artists in all various types of media. Today we're going to be talking about two works of art from that collection. This one being the first. This is a work by Anna Mary Robertson Moses, who most people more commonly know her as Grandma Moses. She was born in 1860 and died in 1961. She lived to be 101 years old. She began her career late in life, in her 80s. When she first exhibited, she tried to go by Mrs. Moses. The press was so excited and eager to see her as an artist that they dubbed her Grandma Moses, and it just stuck. One really cute thing is she was noted to say in a 1947 publication in a Mother's Day magazine that she was prouder of her preserves than she was of her paintings, which is very cute. In the beginning of her career as an artist, she worked with embroidery and worsted yarn, like this piece. This one is circa 1940. It's titled Cottage by the Sea. Later in life, she developed arthritis and then had to switch to painting. So there are very few of these in circulation right now, and we actually have one up for auction, which is exciting. She began her career as an artist working with embroidery and worsted yarn, like this piece here. This one is titled Cottage by the Sea. It's circa 1940 and is one of her early pieces. Later in her career, she developed arthritis and had to switch to painting. So there are very few of these around. Nowadays, her works are very collectible. One of her paintings was given to the White House by Otto Kallier of Gallery Saint Etienne in New York City, and it still hangs there today. We received an authentication from that Gallery Saint Etienne that this is indeed an original Grandma Moses. It's from her early period. It is very rare. There are very few pieces like this in existence, and it's very exciting that we get to have this piece up for auction.
Thank you, Katie, for that. That's all very interesting, and I'm excited about this piece selling at our auction, at Absolute Auction. What do we have next?
Well, what I'm going to show you next is actually a sculpture, so it's a little bit different medium, but it's still from the same collection of Stephen Ferris.
Great.
Like you said, it's pretty eclectic. So.
What do we have here, Katie?
This is an original sculpture by contemporary artist Ernest Bedinsky. He is from Chicago, Illinois, and studied at the Art Institute of Chicago. He went on to study at New Mexico Highlands University. That area kind of influenced his work to give it more of a southwestern flair. He, like I said, is a contemporary artist that uses cast and welded metals.
Interesting.
In this case, it's copper. And in cases, different types of stone. In this case, a granite slab. So we get a contemporary composition that still retains its organic form. This piece will also be up for auction in our July auction without reserve from the same collection of Stephen Ferris.
Katie, thank you very much. That was very informative. And thank you for joining us. All of these items will be sold in our July monthly auction at Absolute Auction, which means they'll be selling to the highest bidder regardless of price. This sale will open on July 12th and closes July 21st. So make sure you get online and visit us at www.macklemoreauction.com.